Well, let's take this conversation further here on RT International, crossing live to Jakarta, and there is Benny Batara of the bennix Investor Group, the founder of that group. Benny, a very warm welcome to you. It's just after 1 p.m. where you are in Jakarta. Great to get you on the program. Just quickly, I know you were listening to the program off air. Trump's worldwide economic war. Just help me, if you will, Benny, understand this, because Indonesia has eliminated over 99% of tariffs on American products. But Washington's not letting up. In fact, it's keeping nearly a 20% tax on your nation's exports to America, with a few exceptions. I want to understand, it seems so lopsided here, Benny. Is this deal based on mutual respect, or is it a case of strong-arm tactics?
All right, okay. So thank you for having me. Let me start with the trade deal itself. Right, so on the surface, it looks asymmetric. The United States maintains a 19% reciprocal tariff on most Indonesian imports, while granting zero tariffs on about 1,800 selected products. But that includes palm oil, coffee, cacao, and certain textiles using U.S. materials. Meanwhile, Indonesia has to eliminate 99% of tariff barriers for U.S. goods. So the question is it fair? So strictly speaking, this is not symmetrical, but trade agreements are not about symmetry. They are about leverage and stability. So from Indonesia's standpoint, this agreement buys something very important, certainty. So we have the palm oil, we have palm oil access to the US market. This is strategically significant. So especially at a time when environment regulation in Europe are tightening. Stability reduces investor anxiety. And for a country like Indonesia, which relies heavily on export-driven growth, predictability matters more than perfection. But however, there are risks, of course, because eliminating 99% of tariff barriers mean domestic industries will face sharper competition from US products. But we see that it will not be a dangerous time ahead for our industry, because we see that most of the US-made goods should be much more expensive than Indonesian-made goods. Yeah. So over time, it might pressure give certain sectors unless we could improve our own productivity. But the long-term impact, I think, it will be much more beneficial for Indonesia.